What is up, you guys? It is your boy here, and welcome back to the video. Today, we're gonna be doing a video.
Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left.
I think actually, in Madden 22 ever. I have yet to do this rebuild, even with my own time. We got the Baltimore Ravens rebuild. Now, there have been rumors a lot.
The home tab is your franchise dashboard.
Lamar Jackson might be potentially getting traded. Which that'll be very interesting if it did happen.
This is the player card.
So Sammy Watkins,
here you can see your.
You don't even have him. Marcus Brown. God. Yeah. Yeah, Mom. Hold on a minute. Yeah. Reedy, your boy is back, and we're about to make some moves. So we have a lot of holes, which is on the offensive line.
This is the abilities tab. Here you.
Well, Mark Andrews looks way more dark than he usually is. But, we don't have a really good offensive line. Gotta work on it. So, yeah. Lamar, again, in this rebuild, will cut him. As well as Terrius Murray and Devontae Freeman. So, that would leave Justin Hill as the third man back. Which we're also going to change both of the schemes. And then on defense, Woo, we got a lot of trades that we could do for certain. Derek Wolf, I want him to get him out of here. Brandon Williams, Calais Campbell. I like Avante Owe. Justin Houston, get him out of here. He's 32 years old. He's not really going to do so much. Like, we don't really got a good defense to work around. But, as much as good as our secondary is, it isn't really that good in terms of age. We also got this guy who I'm a little intrigued to see how his development is going. To start off with
this player has a zone
trades,
this
we're
is
going
a
to make a realistic Lamar Jackson trade. Now, before we move on with just going absolute wild with Lamar Jackson, we're going to make the trade that actually happened in real life, which was the Baltimore Ravens trading Marquise Brown. Do I think it was a dumb move? Yes. Yes, I do. Even if they got Tyler Linderbaum, which, by the way, was a good piece because, like, their O-line sucks. But, no. I'm just saying this is facts. You did not need to get another. Like, seriously. You're better off having a good receiving core, as we have seen before. Better off just to have a good receiving core than not. So, I'm just pointing that out there.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your...
And also to make the trade somewhat equalable, I also just cut Christian Kirk.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your...
Alright. Now, here you go. We're gonna realistic Lamar Jackson trade. First off, Lamar Jackson, it's easy got to be at least 2 first-round picks. In my opinion, if I would pick a team that would trade for Lamar, I would go and say this is actually a little difficult. I would say Atlanta. It makes sense, like, you know, they don't have a quarterback, like, it makes sense. It makes sense. So, 2 first-round picks as well as AJ Terrell. So all of that for Lamar. Obviously, we're gonna up the value a little bit more than that, but hey, we get AJ Terrell to work with, and honestly, I won't complain because we're actually gonna really, really need that piece on this defense. Because trust me, when I think all the trades done, this is
Choose
probably
the team you want to start your franchise with.
So,
continue ahead.
So not only that they trade for AJ Terrell, they also trade for all second round picks. So I mean by all of their second round picks, like that they own, not like I don't mean by like. I also will trade Matt Ryan just because so that the trade can look a little more realistic because they had Matt Ryan at the time, so it would make sense that they would just trade it for like a third, just to get the value at least. So that's why I'm gonna just do it now instead of later. And we're also going to get. What else do I want to get? I don't want to get someone like crazy because then just the rebuild will just be 10 times more easier. You know what? Let's do. Yeah, you know what? Let's go do Malik Walker real quick. Malik Walker in 2 seconds. And I kind of would say that is it. I mean, in this, it fits the scheme, but. And we're also just only going to be asking for a 5th. So, yeah, we're also going to need some late round picks, as I can see. So, yeah, there you go. We got a lot of value, though, out of that trade, at least to work with. And Atlanta, they could go for a freaking bracket Super Bowl. I don't care. We still have to deal with
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue it.
Well, in the coming years, if you know what I mean. I just kind of want to trade Rodden Stanley. Honestly, to me personally, I would have just traded Stanley. He is way too injury prone, which is the reason why I'm just gonna trade him. He is way too in the injury prone ideal that I just don't want him on my offensive line. Now, if I were to trade an offensive lineman, I would probably say Pittsburgh, but I would like maybe a 6th round pick out of the trade, but also 2 first round picks, at least. So, for me, I'm going to go with. This is going to be tough. I mean, definitely not Atlanta. Definitely not Atlanta. Maybe Miami, actually. And instead of just not trading for him. What if I traded for maybe maybe a quality player? Like, let's say. I was about to trade for Xavier Howard, but again, his age is a little, old. Actually, I would say Christian Wilkins and your first round pick next year. But also with a 6th round pick intact. We beef with a defensive line and get more draft capital, which is definitely going to be something that we desperately need. And you know what? Throw it in there. Let's also throw in Jimmy Smith. Alright, trade accepted. I honestly think it's worth the regardment, despite how much we did in the trading, though. Calais Campbell and all of them are out really weak. So that means I can't trade him. Nice. 4, I'm also probably gonna just cut. I think, yeah, he's old. I'm like, yeah, I don't think he's gonna have enough value for anything. Another guy who I'd like to trade will be Bust the Gus. Gus Edwards-Helaire. I just don't really have any reason to keep him. And you know what? Let's trade a quality corner and trade me on the gun and hopefully get like a 3rd round pick or something out of it. Because let's face it, we need 3rd round picks. So I'll go with a 3rd. You know what? 2 thirds. 2 3rd round picks for these quality players. Okay. We're also gonna trade Marcus Peters. I think I'm gonna keep Marlon Humphrey for now. But like him and AJ Terrell, like that's gonna kill the league. At this point, I'd say maybe at least a 5th for these two. Because they're veterans. It's like I'm probably gonna get like a 1st round pick out of them. So my expectation is that their trade value is pretty freaking low. So how about either? Dude, what team has a 7th, bro? Like, it's literally all I'm asking for is a 7th. That is literally it. Literally. Patriots. Yeah, I guess so. I swear to God, you better have a 7th round pick or I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, they actually have 4 7th round picks, oddly enough. So we're gonna do their top 7. And what do we also need? We need I mean a 3rd this year would be nice. I don't think they're gonna accept it. But hey, it's worth a try. Yeah, as I expected. But it's not as low as I expected. So I'm gonna go with a 6th next year. That is a very... I mean, that's pocket change for us, because we're trading veteran players for these what are honestly wretched value picks. Okay, so I just want to get Calais out of here, but I also want to get Chuck Clark out of here. His age is alright, it's just like, I don't want him on my team, man. I don't want him to hold down a little bit more contracts for right now. I don't want to trade him to the Vikings, because I think I already have all their 3rds anyway. So, like it's gonna matter. Like, all the teams that need a safety are all the teams that are absolute garbage. Let's go with the Browns. What do we need again? Oh yeah, we need a 6. I don't need a safety? I mean, you don't need a safety. You know what? I'll just go with the Panthers, since they're probably gonna worth his value the most. Anyway, 6 next year. Obviously, I'm not trading him just for a 6 next year. No. But what we also want, we don't need another. Okay, we do need another 3rd, but well, mainly next year. Maybe I might trade for a 2nd and a 3rd next year. See if they accept it. I don't think they will. Yeah, not surprised. How about just this, but instead I trade for a 5th, even if they really need all those picks. Alright. 5th this year, and also a 3rd and a 6th next year for Chuck Clark. Honestly, I wasn't really expecting him to produce this much value. So honestly, I'm not really complaining of how much value we actually got out of that trade. So before, like, we're literally done with trades. Almost. I said almost because we are going to trade some other players. But I think we got a decent defense to work with, which is not a thing I usually say, but we got an average defense. Anthony Verrett could be an okay corner, I wouldn't expect it to play starter by any means, but I think he could definitely become a nice quality, number one. Well, maybe not quality number one. Nice slot corner, or heck, maybe if I want to move the safety. I mean, that wouldn't be a terrible idea either. So, Christian Wilkins, I'm gonna be a little concerned if he can't put up any pass rush in that D tackle position, because here's the thing: I traded him to hopefully play at least somewhat average on the defensive line. Well, not in the run attack, of course, but also in the, pass, like the pass rush. Which that's going to be a very mighty of a concern, which I don't know what I want to do with him quite yet. Brecky Washington Jr. be a nice, maybe third defense tackle. Just saying. I think he could be a little sleeper. I also want to hopefully could get Calais for maybe like a young edge rusher, because I really need that right now. But Daniel Hayes, if he can, he could play okay on the defensive line. I'm not expecting him to go off, of course. Like, he is just a 62 overall for Pete's sakes. But if he can do maybe like 4 sacks, I'll be pretty happy. Juro Ferguson is an outside linebacker, but I thought he actually played coverage during college. Never knew that, actually. Termon Bowser. I'll just cut him. I don't even think I'll trade him. Afe Owe, though, is going to definitely become a nice solid edge rusher to have. I don't think he's going to be quite the best, but he will definitely not be the worst. Yeah, we also going to need to get a back for the edge rush position. But, we got a ton of linebackers to work around with. And none of them will be my starting outside linebacker. Maybe Malik Harris, but Patrick Queen, I like him as an outside, right side, though, particularly. Hopefully can do some good edge rushing over, well, not good edge rushing, but like, good run stopping ability. Like, our run defense might not be as terrible as you think. And our linebacking core, too. It is not as terrible as I kind of thought. I thought our front seven was kind of going to be garbage, but our run defense might actually be average. Which is good for a rebuild. Especially if you're just scraping down a lot of good pieces on the defense. So, I'm not going to move anyone for backups. I guess I could move one. Which I'm not going to be Josh Myers. Matter of fact, I might just cut him at this point. Don't want him on my roster. Get him out of here. I'm going to go get Christian Welks and move him to left side linebacker, where he might actually, he has a decent chance of playing starter, but it's not anything big by any means. But I like our defense. I do like our defense, which is something in a rebuild. Our offense looks nice. I actually think it might be good. Let's see what we got here. It is Christian Wilkins. Don't know who you are. I'm pretty sure I like to run. So, he got 94 speed. Okay. So, yeah, she might not be a terrible keeper punt returner. Okay. That's something. But, if I sound different, by the way, it is because I have a current, I believe my nose is like clogged, but like not clogged, but like it just doesn't feel well. I'll probably decrease Rashad Bateman a little bit, but I'm definitely increasing Devin Duvall. He's actually been playing really well Surprisingly enough, actually. I thought for a sec, oh, Rashad Bateman might actually play better than he did last season. I mean, what do you expect? He only played like 6 or 7 games last year. But he played this guy who kind of came out of nowhere. I have no idea who this guy even was. But he's turning out to be at least a solid receiver. And actually, you know what? I might just keep up what the hell his overall is. But he's guaranteed my number 1 receiver spot. Let's face it. If I could somehow trade Justin Tucker for like more than a 7th, that would have been awesome. Because he is 31 right now. I think Jags are like the biggest need for an actual kicker currently. Oh, never mind, it's Cleveland. Cleveland. How about... I swear to God, if this trade actually works, I'm going to be shocked. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. But I'm actually a little shocked of low value for like him not even being halfway. Like, I'm really surprised in that. So, the playbooks that we're going to be running, I'm going to run Green Bay. I like running Green Bay's offense really in general. But I'm also going to run with Kyle Shanahan's defense. 4-3 system. But we're also going to run... Air Raid, Pistol, West Coast Spread. Well, yeah, what's Vertical Zone Run? I actually kind of think that might actually work. But, yeah, we don't have a quarterback. We don't even have a really good offensive line, to be honest with you. The only player who could actually probably play at a quality level and actually could actually be on my starting roster is Patrick Amiga. He's only playing tackle right now. I'm actually probably going to move in the guard. Is kind of just because I have no tackles currently. I know we're not supposed to be like going for like a Super Bowl or anything, but I'm just like seeing their value currently. Mark Andrews, he's going to be a big part into the offense, and hopefully he can become average. Again, I'm not expecting anything crazy out of Tyler Huntley, but I'm just expecting him to play, you know, maybe somewhat okay, because especially in the Packers build-up, so, yeah. Alright, so we have a bye, but we're currently 3-4, which, again, so far, we are currently the, number 3rd in the division, and we almost won to the Bengals. Do I smell some good stuff going on. Of course, I actually forgot to actually trade 2 other players, so thank God I remember that. So we're going to be trading those 2 players. Like, I mean, they're probably made a good impact, of course, on the roster. I'm actually curious to see how Calais has been played. He actually really hasn't been played that good. I'm a little not surprised. Surprised for you guys, of course. Mainly just because I don't really think he was going to play good. We're also going to trade Marcus Peters. Safe to say, first round pick. Guaranteed. Come on, guys. 1, 2, 3. We'll take 3 first round picks. I also might want another second. You know what? First, second. What team would give us a first and a second and a maybe Pittsburgh? Okay. I don't know. It's okay. You know what? Why did we re-sign Kevin Zeitler? Okay, so almost, but almost doesn't cut it in the NFL. Anthony Barrett. I mean, I don't think they're going to accept it, but I just threw it out there as a consumption. Chris, you know what? Justin Obuka. Still not enough. How about a 4th round pick? How about that? That's still not enough. Wow. Like, what do you want? What, you want Tyler Huntley? Like, what do they want, bro? Like, come on, this is getting annoying. J.K. Dobbins? Oh my god. Joke, bro. Come on. Just accept something. Do I really want to trade Rashawn Bateman? Yeah, that's what I figured. Nah. How about Ben Plowders? Need a lineman. Oh my lord, bro. Trey Phillips? Nope. How about Patrick Mika? What? This is such a joke. 2 of my best players. Literally. Like, the 2 best players on my roster. I guess besides Justin Tucker, Marlon Humphrey. Like, this is such a joke. It's literally such a joke. Like, I bet you this one's not even going to be accepted. Yeah, I wasn't even going to expect that to be even close. I thought it was going to be around, like, the exact, you know, kind of same point. I don't think this is going to be accepted either. Hold it. Almost did. Okay. That's something. I literally could probably just trade Kevin Zeitler, who I would love to, by the way, just to get all these picks. Thank the Lord. I don't want to see his big, ugly face on my roster anymore, really. So we're done with that. I also want to change his age from 26 to 24, so that he actually probably could get better development. But now he's actually a slack corner, so.
These players are on the last year of their contract.
Alright, I'll re-sign Anthony, but I'm not gonna give him over like 13 million in. Alright, he got back in Patrick Ricard.
Welcome to your franchise staff.
Alright, so before we move on, let's go some stats and rewards. Ninth in offense, 24th in defense. Okay. So at least we're top 10 in offense somehow. Lamar has actually played way better than I expected. J.K. Dobbins, he's been playing really good. Not surprising enough. Devin Duberville, of course, played really been kind of as good as he's been really lately even. Nolan with double-digit sacks. Patrick Queen, the queen of all. 3.5 sacks for Christian Wilkins, as well as Javion Ferguson. 0.5 for Malik Harris, AJ Terrell, Afe Owe, and Dervin Hayes. I might decrease his power rush a little bit, but that's kind of it. Alright. even if we didn't make it to the playoffs, we at least had a better season than Pittsburgh Steelers. And plus, we're a couple wins away from making a playoff spot. So, if we got a competent quarterback under center, it's safe to say we might make it to the playoffs. And some, other things. As well as actually with the defensive coordinator who knows 4-3. But, just not. 13th in offense. Holy cow, freaking Trey Huntley's a beast. It's still 24 defense, but hey, that's still good enough to at least probably make us a playoff spot. But boy, oh boy, we gotta work on that offense. Not surprising. Jacob Dobbins, not surprising, gets over 1,000 yards. Justin Hills, doing a good of a job still. Rashad Bateman and Denver Doomerville, both pretty much forming good stats. Well, besides he has 3 more receptions and at least over 100 yards more. Mark Andrews is doing solid. Yeah, that's why I said I'm moving him to tackle. I mean guard. That's why I said that. 8 sacks for Christian Wilkins. What's funny, I said I had a big concern of him actually performing pass rush. Seems like he's been just fine. 3 sacks for Afe Owe. So that is a very good sight to see. 2.5 sacks for Johnny Ferguson, as well as David Hayes. 2 sacks for Justin Millerbrook. 1.5 to Patrick Queen. 1 for Malik Harris and AJ Terrell. And 0.5 for Malik Walker. 2 interceptions for Marlon Humphrey, which that's very nice. We're also 1 interception for Patrick Queen and Deshaun Elliott. But yeah, this gotta be probably one of the more interesting years. Of course, I think it was just like last season. We were 1 step away from making it to the playoffs. But this time around, it's just us with a terrible roster. It wasn't even the defense fault. It wasn't the offense fault, despite of how good it's been, actually.
Stop. Some talent trees make you select
defense. Oh, that's gonna help a lot. Yeah, I'll be fine with that. But your boy. Do I want to go with probably safeties this time around? Because we already have good quarterbacks. Like, we already have Humphrey, AJ Terrell, and Anthony Verrett, who's at least a solid slot corner to have. So, we don't really need corner, really. Which is kind of odd in terms of rebuilds, because usually I'm always in one. But I would like a corner for the future, just for, say, relevations. But again, I would like to see better improvements at the safety position. Again, we also need better pass rushers anyway. Our pass rusher need is pretty big, with Bate Owe not really doing so much, but Christian Wilkins do. So, it's a bit of a concern. That's a bit of a concern to think about. Gotti. At least none of them at least won. And none of them won rewards either. Gotti. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Damn. That guy got folded. Alright, we got them all. But your boy is gonna get rid of Deshaun Elliott. No, there's a play. No, it's a play. No, it's a play. king and queen. Oh, gotcha. That's a... You think your frickin' skull bone is gone. He's a beast.
On the clock now, the Ravens. All right, it's now the Vikings' turn. They're up. Okay, the Ravens are on the clock now. Okay, the Giants up now. They're on the clock. Okay, it's the Lions now on the clock.
I mean, kind of the same thing as you, but...
All right, the Ravens are now on the clock.
And the Browns on the clock now. Let's see what direction they go in. The Ravens are now on the clock. Wait a minute here. Yep, they just traded the pick away. Okay, it's the Bucks now on the clock.
Now we know she did.
The Ravens are up now. Let's see what direction they go. Okay, the Bears are on the clock now. On the clock now, the Ravens. The Bills on the clock now. What direction will they go? Okay, the Ravens are on the clock now. The Buccaneers are on the clock now. All right, the Ravens are now on the clock. Okay, here we go. The Jets now on the clock. The Ravens are now on the clock. On the clock now, the Bears.
Alright. So yeah, we had a pretty good draft. Wow, we got a good receiver though. Ron Wiles.
This player's development trait is hidden.
Like, Christian Wilkins looks like he's about to be a freaking monster. I just hope. Alright, let's go simulate it to the mid-season mark. So we're 3-4, and we're currently the worst in the division, just because we have yet to have a bye week. Well, there's only one person in the division that actually does have a bye week. So, and that's the Bengals. So maybe if they didn't have their bye, maybe they might be 3-4 right now. But just a thought. but I mean, I'm just gonna face this right now. We gotta go get a quarterback in this class. We're not going anywhere without an upgraded quarterback. No offense, Trey Huntley, but like you're the starting quarterback. But at least, you know, Tyler Huntley's making a name of himself. As well as Patrick Queen, 2 interceptions and some tackles for him. Seems like he's been playing pretty well. Well, mainly this defense in general, I'm hoping has improved mightily with the upgrades during free agency. We are ranked number 9 still on offense, so I mean, I'm not complaining, but we're also ranked 25th in defense. That's slightly worse, but slightly I'll take. At least it's not terrible. Tyler Huntley's doing alright, you know, and 2+ more sacks. KJ Johnson's having a little bit of a down year, or rookie running back. Again, barely having any opportunities on the field. Sean Bateman's doing really well. Ron Wiles, who is our 4th receiver, actually hasn't played terrible when he gets the ball in his hands. Not bad for our rookie offensive line is pretty much what I like to call it. 4 sacks, Chandler Jones. But I'm very disappointed to not see that more. Ante Owe has 3, 1.5 for Patrick Queen and Justin Imiclock. It's 0.5 for Mike Hughes, Christian Wilkins. He is having a way down this year. Patrick Queen is having 2, and Mike Hughes and Marlon Humphrey both have 1 interception. So that's interesting. But again, we're still not out of a playoff run, but we gotta play a little bit better if we want to actually make it. But, I mean, with our quarterback situation, we're not going anywhere. And also our rookie offensive line. Like, we need a quarterback. I think that's kind of it, really. Like, we don't really need anything else. I need a pass rusher to replace. Chandler Jones is a must of a need. For sure. And maybe a better center, actually. Because our centers are kind of not looking that good right now. Really, why are we getting Tony Jefferson back? Don't we just got a rookie freaking strong safety? We're supposed to let him play. Alright. Not trading him, by the way. We're just going to make a move for a quality center. Because let's face it right now, we kind of need a center right now. We want to get anywhere. So, let me go address that real quick. Eric McCoy, maybe? Actually, you know what? I think I did this before, but we're gonna go for Shalik Riz. Move him to center. And you know what? Ask for a 5th round pick as well. Oh, I forgot. Cap space. Bro, our cap space is literally in death zone. We're in Death Valley in terms of cap space. It's probably just because of how many free agents we end up signing and how much money they, got. I don't think we even have anyone really in 2019 and we have to, sign it on really want. Yeah, like Ben Blowers, he could just walk. And Christian Wilkins is the only guy who I really want. And, I hope he can improve during the season, because that would be nice. And we're also going to need to get a new punter. Okay, so we only got one L less. But we did get a Beauty Week award, so I don't really care. I think it's probably going to be Tyler Huntley. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I'm curious to see who maybe else made it. No one else made it. That's kind of sad. So, who made it? Patrick Queen and Tyler Huntley. At least they might make it in a Pro Bowl. But let's go check our team. I think our defense may have decreased our offense. Our offense actually slightly increased up to 8. But our defense, yeah, decreased it as I thought. Down to defense. 43 sacks allowed, 17 interceptions. And that's what I meant about we need to get a new quarterback. J.K. Dobbins, we're doing good. Our receiving core has just been awesome. It's just like we need a quarterback that can actually throw the ball, and at least we spread out the sacks. And not everyone, like this one person particularly gets the sack. 10.5 sacks for Chandler Jones, barely getting double digits. Christian Wilkins for 5.5. 08 with 4. And Justin Milbach with 3.5. Patrick Queen with 2.5. Malik Willis with 2. Malik Walker and Daly Hines with 1. And Mike Hughes and Johnny Ferguson both have 0.5. More interceptions from Marlon Hunt. Boy, this man went off that year. Like, I'm not gonna joke around here today. 20 sub 2. 3 interceptions for Patrick Queen, 2 for Mike Hughes, 1 interception for AJ Terrell, Matt Hardy, and Williams. Like, the fact that we have one of the best secondaries is actually one of the worst defenses is a little sad. I might want to fix our defensive scheme. Bobby Lanes. Huh. I think we're gonna gotta trade up for a quarterback. Like, I don't think it matters at this point. We gotta get a quarterback, no matter what. We got 4 first-round picks. That should pretty much be enough value to get that at that point. I would also like to get maybe another CB, maybe another... I'm literally just signing, like, pocket change tight ends. Give me Byron Murphy. I know we don't really need a quarter, but Byron Murphy would just be a nice guy to make an amazing touch on defense that we desperately need. I knew it, I must be saved airframe. I'm a freaking idiot. Earth Realm. I can't lose. Earth Realm. If you must die, so be it! Get it! Girl. They were fighting. What protection are you talking about? Jax.
The Ravens are up now. Let's see what direction they go. On the clock now, the Ravens. Okay, the Ravens are on the clock now. All right, the Ravens are now on the clock.
Boom.
Okay, here we go. The Vikings on the clock now.
Good. She must be defeated.
There's no question the resume for Darrelle Revis is an
Shitty. He is now Goku.
Today, from State Farm Stadium in
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
All right. Finally, some action.
Throwing on first down, Espinoza.
Oh, still a good pass. A good catch by the sophomore.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Flush to his right.
There you go.
Toward the sideline and look
oh, what a hurdle!
The toes, and
but that should be necessary.
Well done.
Okay, whatever.
This is shaping up to be a really nice looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this
Andrews, what a catch!
Right?
And
they've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Got 3 points in fantasy.
A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow
with
the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent.
I sacrificed all of this draft capital.
The best part about his game has
and yet I only had 2 other picks.
And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Like being chased down left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted.
Get him down. Okay, at least the quarterback knows how to tackle.
Picked up by Sidney Jones. And the Cards.
That might be a bit of a habit for him.
The Raven
probably
set at the line for this next drive.
Football. And there we go. J.K. Dobbins. Look at him.
And they'll get
Look at that amazing, elusive back. Right there. 14 yards
Something
for the
to
man.
watch here in week 1 of the season. Tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Running RPO.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, They're going to open up a world of opportunities for this
Give
offense
me
going
RBO,
forward.
big
The
zone.
Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down.
Yeah, we still run the football, boy.
Gets by him at the 25.
Big
And
play.
he's gonna
Big
get
play
this
by
down near
the
the 20-yard line.
backup, but also sophomore running back.
Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play, and were able
Well,
to convert on that RPO.
It's run
Shows
sling.
a
I'm
lot
not
of
scared.
trust.
I'm not
The guy
scared.
taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're
sling.
counting on him to make the right
And
reads.
there you go. Perfect pass. That's a
And
touchdown.
in for the Ravens touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
By Jalen Headings.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now a throw right side, take it in here to start this drive.
Come on.
Touchdown.
There you go. The 6'5" monster. Killing Arizona today. It doesn't matter. Because apparently any play I call in formation, he always finds a way to get over.
On 1st and 10, Espinoza. And a coverage terrific
There
there.
was
That's knocked down
really
and
nothing he
incomplete.
could have really did there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Only going to be able to run the football.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but
Down.
then quickly brought down.
In one of my own
Now
line.
after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter
Front
one of the new
stakes.
year. We'll be
I
back.
like this play just because of how
From the
cheesy
gun
it is.
on third down. Espinoza escaping the pressure
Mendoza.
right.
Mendoza. Just
And he
take a
will
slide, take a
to
slide, take a
stop.
slide.
He
And that's
does have
10
the
yards,
first
and that's
down.
still
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Alright, we're gonna do a flood, but we're gonna do a little streak outside there.
On first down, Espinoza, and he fires one
hate that,
incomplete.
I think you got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
That's not even his fault. It's just
Picked
like
off here,
the
the
fact
32. And they're
that
gonna
literally
set up.
there's no one there to go in for the ball. Like, come on. I mean, like a block would
So
have
the
been
football will be at the 25-yard
Right.
line
I
as
think I
this
might
offense
just take
gets
it
set
to
to take
Jay.
over.
Jay?
That'll be complete to
You
Dobbins.
can't stay still.
They'll contain him to just
That's
4.
not quite a
2nd
good
down.
idea.
Another completion there. You know, you think about the draft back in the spring. He was selected, obviously, the #1 overall pick. There's great money with that, but Charles, I would think maybe an extra burden too, or is that not that big of a deal at all?
There you go.
It actually is
The
in the beginning
free
of his
agent
career
that we
an
picked
added
up.
burden, but it's one of those
There you go.
things that
It's
if
a
you play
nice big
well,
play right
it
there.
becomes something that justifies why you were taken #1. You're fine with that. If you don't
We're only
play
gonna
well,
run up.
it
We're
can be
gonna
an
run gun
albatross.
offense only because
So
gun
into
offense is
Cardinal
OT
territory
against
now.
Arizona
It's
today.
1st and 10 at the 47. Buying time to his left.
Oh
And he
my
whips that one
god,
incomplete
that
there.
was a
Had
terrible
open man
throw
that
by
time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely,
gonna-
just
we're
needed
gonna
a
calm
touch
down.
more air
Calm
under it.
down a
Instead, he
little bit.
fired an absolute bullet.
I wish they could move each other like that.
They'll look to throw again.
There.
Toward the sideline,
Big
and
play,
look at
big
that
play,
catch.
big
Dragging
play
the
right there.
toes,
It's at the
and that's
30.
going to be a first down.
And
Well
it
done.
reaches over 150 yards.
Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Nice
Well, for every
4-yard gain.
question they'll
Boy,
have
Mark
for
Andrews.
him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because
Right.
it's not
They'll
just
run a little
how quickly
RPO.
can he learn the offense, is what they
Been
can
a
teach
lot-
him, right?
running with a
How
lot
can
of
he build a
RPO
relationship with his
today.
receivers? And of
Or
course,
Denver
how
Doomerville,
open is he
and
to
that's a
learning?
first down
And
for
of
the
course, how
boy.
open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the
We'll
field?
run this play. It's
So
cheesy
from the
and it
17
works.
now,
Right.
here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Pass it to
Looking for
Bateman real
Bateman,
quick.
and he's got him complete. And they corral him just a couple
Down up.
yards
Inside
shy of
5.
the end
Go,
zone.
go. We do got 2 tight ends though, so this still does work.
They go play action here on first down. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down.
Well, I guess I could just... We're gonna run flood. We're gonna run flood here. Alright, 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down. Espinosa.
Wide open for a touchdown. Rashad Bateman.
A 9-yard.
And that boy's on the piggyback, right?
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Nice dive to Denver Doomerville. Oh,
complete.
Just a
And
shoot
all
tackle
the way down to the 35.
A big play by him.
It's a big play there for Baltimore.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence.
There you go, Rashad Bateman.
And finally, down he goes as they work
we're gonna
inside the 10 to the 7.
Gonna put a point.
Back to throw. Espinosa dancing to his left.
I think this cheese right here, touchdown, scramble.
Baltimore touchdown.
Scramble for a touchdown.
A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are looking good. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one. But what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well,
we're playing safe football right now.
Safe football about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Now here's
Rashad Bateman for a first down right there. You know what? I'm running no tight end.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Espinosa. Forced out to his left.
Oh,
looking for Andrews.
Nice play work, Andrews.
What a catch on the sideline. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Espinosa flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete.
That was literally down the ball.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Yeah, Hail Mary, Hail Mary, Hail Mary. We're on a Hail Mary.
Back to throw again. This is
I mean, it doesn't matter because he still got it.
Rashad Bateman. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Another play where there's no one in the backfield.
Throwing on 1st down. Espinosa.
Oh, nice play, Denver Doomerville get into the football.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
Like, what was I supposed to do there? Like, I had no...
Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Steps away to his left.
Boom! Big play. Big play to the
catch.
sophomore receiver.
It's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throw,
we're always going to run different schemes.
You can forget it. Even with this big third quarter
no
lead,
tight end
I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield.
Okay, there you go, Mills. Big play.
Down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
The nice footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Looking to throw. Espinoza. Quick
Mark
hitter,
Andrews,
it's complete.
touchdown.
Touchdown.
Touchdown for your boy, Mark Andrews.
A 9-yard touchdown. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Off the play fake. Espinoza.
Play by
and he's able to
Andrews.
get this one all the way past the 30.
I'm not scared.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off play action. Espinoza.
Shot Bateman. Wide open.
Deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman with now 3. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, let's throw it up. Throw it up on Jennings right now.
Espinoza.
Throw it up.
Let it go again.
Throw it up, baby. He's 6'5". Let's go.
He's got it.
He's 6'5" for a reason.
And all the way down to the 37.
I can throw it.
On first down. Espinoza. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
We're going to psych him out. We're going to do a little...
An incomplete pass
on
first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Then I expect this play. We haven't even run this play yet.
Espinoza. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Nice block.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Hey, good play though.
A nice throw there. We've seen a lot of those from this young man. How would you assess, Charles, his first start thus far?
A nice little play
everything that they could have asked for because he's handled all the basic things quite well.
Here you go.
And even some of the wrinkles that have been thrown at him.
One of the alignment blocked.
And made some nice plays.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
R1. Okay.
And that's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And in for the Ravens touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football
you guys can't understand
at their own 20-yard line. He'll get that out wide to Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff.
Dude, you got to throw it up, man.
Here, even into the fourth quarter.
And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
Again, let's just keep running plays, Dave. Don't even in. That's in. Oh, come on, bro. That was in, mate. That was in, mate. That was in, mate. That was in, mate.
According to the headlinesman, incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Why? Because.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
2 pants and 2 socks.
Yeah. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Oh my God! Don't kill my
the
man.
20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
The entire update.
2 yards on the pickup there, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
No.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
There you go.
And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Oh, good move. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. Shifts past him at the 45. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Find the mic. Yeah.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the...
Well, that's it, guys. Bye.